Hello heroes, Kelthar of the Heroes and Legends, and welcome back to RPG Corner.
Leave it to me.
I left you guys on a little cliffhanger because I wasn't sure if collecting this fourth crystal would push the story forward. But we're about to find out if it does or not. Paranoia makes me do weird things. Let's do this. Zemurian ore crystal collected. And this is the fourth, which means we've been to every spirit shrine we're able to visit. Yeah, this should be plenty to make Valamar's new Tachi. Now we just need to get this back to George and help him with his work however we can. Indeed, we'll need to contact Professor Schmidt to request his assistance too. Shall we hurry right back to the Courageous then? Alright, didn't force me, so that means I could have, but I know for almost a fact now that as soon as I enter the Courageous, they're probably going to immediately go into story mode. Which is fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I do feel silly thinking that I was going to have to go through two parts of that shrine, though. It's like, oh, I have to go back to this shrine later. No, this shrine is just straight up a trial. No explanation for that, either. Do find that kind of weird. Alright, calling that Courageous. Reen delivered the Zemurian ore crystal to George. Hopefully the sword looks badass. Alright, looks like you've got a pretty hefty amount. This should be enough to make a top-rate Tachi for Valamar. Really? Once this is done, I'll finally be able to fight Crow on equal terms. Yeah, if we manage to finish it. This is going to be significantly more difficult than reinforcing Valamar's existing sword ever was. Remember, we'll be making an entirely new weapon from scratch. I'm not sure we can manage by ourselves. I might even have to ask the professor for help. So it's finally time for Professor Schmidt to come into play. Yep, we got enough Zemurian ore for him to work with now, so I can't see why he would turn us down. Although I can't say I'm all that excited to have him on board. Oh well, I'd better get started. I'd better start getting what we need ready. Pardon me for asking, why wouldn't you want to have him on board? Well, as you no doubt figured out from when you last met him, he's not easy to work with. And if his workspace isn't absolutely perfect, he'll throw a tantrum like you've never seen. He's unbelievable. It feels less like you're working with a renowned professor and more like babysitting a temperamental child. I see. They do say geniuses are often eccentric. Anyway, I'll call the Institute as soon as I've finished sorting his work area out. You don't mind helping me out some more, right? Choosing to help George make his workshop will cause the main story to advance. As a result, all unfinished quests will disappear. Oh, I should walk around then. This is what processes the story forward. So, let's go check how does Valamar feel. I see that you obtained the required amount of Zemurian ore. I look forward to seeing the strength of a Tachi forged by the hands of man. I will begin preparing for the feedback process. Oh yeah. Create. I don't have defense 3. I got 3 power orbs. What's in Valamar right now? HP, power, and speed. Let's go with the second power orb, yeah? Yeah, my speed's lower, but it's okay. We'll do 2 power orbs and an HP orb, because that makes me stronger than yesterday. Alright. I wonder if George is also in here upgrading your weapons. No, he's not. He's definitely not. Okay. Next floor, kitchen, etc., etc. She's still here. When we'll be able to go home to Trista. If I have to wait any longer, I fear I may be consumed by this fiery longing that burns within my pure maiden's heart. Oh, nothing new. I should try cooking. Oh man, I'm so out of touch with the fishing. Recipe. I didn't make mixed grills, fruit parfaits, spicy curries. Let's do this. Looks like everybody's good at cooking the spicy curry.
Sure,
What am I?
I'd love to. It looks great if I do. This looks like it'll.
It's not her specialty.
I've got this. And done.
Running out of chitney shell.
All right, let's get started.
Let's get started.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, I'm gonna run out of chitney shells before this is all said and done. Laura, your
I
turn.
could certainly use the practice. I'm proud of
Sincere beef rice. All right. We'll have Reen cook.
Let's give this a try. Wow, Peter, we go. Not what I had in
There,
mind.
no nonsense curry. Oh, special curry's great. Strength defense 50% for 5 turns, 8,000 HP. I'll have to make more of that. We'll just have Emma make it.
Sure, I'd love to. It looks great if I do.
There we go. Now I've got 19 special curries. Oh, I can't make any fruit parfait now. Dang it. Alright, it's fine.
Sure, I don't mind.
Stamina grill. Oh, right. I found the guy for that.
All right, let's get started. Ugh, no one should.
Arch grill.
Okay, let's give this a try. Wow, people can we go.
Exciting grill. I'm out of everything. I can't cook. I need globby fats. Alright, anyways. Anybody in here? Oh, it's just Milium. Nothing new here. Thank you so much for your support earlier, Reen. I never would have been able to stand up to Vita like that without the class backing me up. Make us all you want, but that was all you. You were the one who made the decision to be strong and stand up to her, not us. You kept pushing us forward, too. It's very class presidente of you, so thanks. Besides, without the two of you, we wouldn't have been able to gather all of this Zemurian ore. Gee, a thank you from Reen. How unexpected and out of character. Getting the chance to screw with Vita and Giriano's plans a bit is thanks enough. It's been a long time coming. Ha 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 ha. What a pleasant cat you are. Anyway, now we should finally be able to get started on Valamar's new weapon. Can't wait to see this thing, but I guess I'm gonna have to. Pretty much. Still, it'll be exciting to see just how much stronger it's gonna make him. Alright. Okay, nothing new there. My name, but that's about it. I'm curious to learn more, though. Who knows? Maybe he's my kind of guy. Sarah. Don't betray my heart, Sarah. I don't know if I can take it. Let's go. Anybody else? Hey, do you sell new weapons? I know I bought some, but I was wondering if they like... No, nothing new there. Okay. Nothing here. These are the decks. So it doesn't look... Oh wait, anyone new sitting down here? What are you guys up to? Now that we've gathered the ore, it's time for the artisans to do their work. It's going to be a Herculean task, but I can hardly wait to see the finished results. Really going to be working with the professor. Oh man, what do you think he's like in person? I can hardly wait to find out. No, from what I'm told, you don't want to know. Oh, consolation prize. Hey, I'll take it. Alright. Kill some time. I picked the wrong prize. Oh, whatever. Whatever's clever, yo. Seems to be something going on in the gun room. Oh, I forgot. These ladies all got together. With the man himself, and hope he cooperates, I suppose. Grandfather made him out to be rather eccentric, to say the least. Okay. How's the princess doing? Princesa! Little bird told me you've gathered all the Zamurian ore you need to make a sword. I know Oliver would be all over this. So I just have to give it a nice long look at it in its place. Nothing from you. Okay. To the bridge, I guess. Doesn't seem to be anything here. All done. Oh, there's a flight animation? What? No, I'm leaving it because it makes me feel epic. Nothing going on here. Looks like we just have to go to it. I've done all the stuff in the shrines. I got all the little side bobbers. I guess it's just me and George just hanging out like bros. Oops, that's not where he's at. All right. System save. Okay, George, tell me what up. What it is though. Oh wait. Talk to him first. Time to get to work on my place to work. Not that I know where to begin. Gotta get this done quick so we can reach out to Professor Schmidt. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh no, let's do it. Let's do it. This workspace isn't absolutely perfect. You'll throw a tantrum like you've never seen. So let's make sure we're good here first. Once we're done, I'll call the Institute and invite him on board. You don't mind helping me out some more, right? Choosing to help George make his workshop will cause the main story to advance. As a result, all unfinished quests will disappear. Let's do it. I'm happy to. I'd be ready now? Sure am. Thanks, Reen. With both of us here, the work will be done in no time flat. They went about making the best looking workspace they could. Afterwards, George made contact with the Ruhr Institute of Technology, and the time finally came to welcome Professor Schmidt on board the Courageous. While not quite up to my standards, but being that we're limited in our options inside the ship, this will have to do. Can't compare to the facilities in the Institute, but you made the best of what you had, I suppose. Thanks, I guess. So there it is. I didn't expect you to obtain any Zamirian ore at all, much less this much of it. Where exactly did you find it? Class 7 obtained it from overcoming some very challenging trials. Come on, it's what you asked for, so you'll help us, right? That doesn't answer my question in the slightest, I'll have you know. Then again, the answer changes little. I'm a man of my word. You did what you were asked, so I'll draft you the finest blueprints the world has ever seen. Still, a project like this is not without its series of trial and error. Your assistance will be crucial, George. Just don't get in the way of my work. In my way of my work. What? Right, anything you say. Well, so that's the famous Professor G. Schmidt. He's as much of a cranky old fart as everyone says he is. He and George seem to work really well together, though, don't they? Well, if I recall, they were once master and student. He's got those dashing good looks, but his personality leaves a lot to be desired. Doesn't take much to impress you, does it? Well, it means I'm on top of the list. Working with the Zamurian ore is no doubt going to be a challenge. And they will need to find a way to use it to replicate the sharpness of Itachi. Still, without Professor Schmidt on board, I'm sure they'll manage. He's the finest engineer in the country, if nothing else. Yeah, we'll just have to keep out of their hair and let them do what they do best. Finally, work on Valamar's Tachi began. George and Professor Schmidt worked as quickly as they could so that Class 7 would be ready when the time for the final battle with Crow came. And while they were working, the Courageous received a sudden and unexpected call. Oh shit, it's Claire. Hey there.
Are you sure,
Wink.
Captain?
Yes, absolutely. Several days ago, the Alliance moved their line of defense around the capital westward, which means that the east side of the capital, and in particular the area around Trista, are much more exposed than before.
That could totally work in our favor.
Lucky us. Yeah. It sounds like we might finally be able to achieve what we set out to do.
We finally have a chance to wrestle the Academy from the Alliance's grasp.
Guess the Alliance is so focused on trying to defend Heimdall, they don't have time to worry about Trista. We couldn't have asked for a better chance than this.
I have some other news that may be of interest to you as well. The Noble Alliance forces are no longer the ones supervising Thors military academy. Instead, they've assigned that task to the upper class students so the army can focus on defending the capital.
Why the upper class students?
I imagine they were chosen so the Academy would technically still be under the control of the nobility. I'm sure they're up to the task either way.
Are we talking about all of the upper class students or just a select number of them?
The Academy is being overseen by a group of students calling themselves the Order of the Lion.
Oh
The
shit.
group is centered around high-ranking nobles, and its commander is one of the sons of Marquis Higharms, Patrick T. Higharm.
Oh my god.
Patrick? I'd heard that he was still at the academy, but just what is he doing?
And what's this Order of the Lion?
I know nobles love tradition, but that name sounds like something torn from a history textbook.
Other key members include the son and daughter of Count Florald, together with a butler and maid from the upper-class dormitory. To my knowledge, the principal and the other instructors remain imprisoned within the academy itself, however.
Ferris is taking part too?
Yep, take her down.
If I had to wager a guess, the Alliance ordered them to. Not like they're in a position to refuse.
That's a little worrying.
Principal Van Dyke is an honorary general of the army as well, so naturally, the army is concerned for his well-being. As such, we of the RMP are preparing to liberate Trista and the Academy from the nobility. It will be carried out before the battle for Heimdall can begin, using our most elite units.
Oh shit.
But that means...
Captain, would you consider postponing your operation for at least a few days?
Reen,
Do you not think the RMP is up to the task?
Oh no, they are.
I don't doubt for a moment that you are. But since the day we were entrusted with the Courageous, no, even before that, liberating the Academy has been our dream. I don't just mean Class 7's dream either. It's something that every single student gathered on this ship wants to be a part of. You could even say it's our duty. Whether someone else could handle it isn't the issue. It's what we've come this far for. We want to do it with our own hands.
thank you, Reen. I feel the same way as Reen does. Thors was established by one of my ancestors, so I feel a connection to it in that sense. It feels only right that those who have an attachment to the Academy should come together to take
Well,
it back.
so does Claire.
She's absolutely right.
She has an attachment. She's an ex-student.
We've come all this way believing it would lead us back to the Academy. We can't just leave the last step of our journey to you. After all that's happened, I think we're the ones who should be fighting that Order of the Lion, don't you?
Yeah, you're right.
Yep, it's gotta be us. We've all put an enormous amount
I
of
actually
effort
don't think
into
I've heard
making
a
it
lot
this
of them
far.
talk
It's
before.
only fair, right?
We wouldn't be setting a very good example as second years if we didn't see tasks we've taken on through to the end.
I want to go and save Uncle Makarov too. That's a lot of yes votes right there.
I'm pleased to see we're all unanimous.
Yeah, I want to do this too, Claire.
Really, Milliam? You too?
So, Captain, please, won't you leave taking back Trista and the Academy to us?
We realize we're asking a lot, but this is genuinely important to us.
When I finally see Dad again, I want to be able to look back and feel proud of all I've done.
I was never raised to beg, but in this case, no price is too great.
I wasn't expecting to get quite so strong a reaction from you. It's almost like we went to different schools. I've never felt quite the devotion and attachment to the Academy all of you clearly possess. So it's a little strange for me to see how much each of you are willing to sacrifice, just so you can liberate Trista together. But strange in a good way.
Is that a yes?
We'll wait 2 days. Trista will form a vital base in our operation to take Heimdall. It needs to be liberated as soon as possible. I hope that will be enough time for you to achieve your dream of taking it back.
Oh, we got this. It's in the bag.
Thank you, Captain.
If you weren't with the RMP already, you'd make a hell of an actress, you know. You put on quite a show for someone who was gonna say yes all along.
And what makes you say that? Regardless, I will be praying for your success. I look forward to seeing you all again in Heimdall after this war is over.
Thank you.
Good luck to you too, Captain.
Oh shit, I was like waiting for it to speak. Finally, Class 7 was granted permission to liberate Trista. They left deciding the specifics of the operation to Toa. And eventually it was decided that they would carry out the mission on the same day a prototype of Valamar's new Tachi was completed. Oh shoot, damn, just jumped up. Trista's liberation. How close are we to the end of the game? I'm wondering, is this like, this is where it all goes down? Am I about to beat the game?
The operation will begin today at 1200 hours. Make sure you've done everything you need to do before then.
As you already know, I won't be taking part in this one.
What?
This one's all you.
Sarah, I need you there.
My job as your teacher is to stay here and wish you luck. I know you can do it.
Thank you.
We've still got some time until then, so it might be worth going around and making sure we've got all we need.
Yeah, we can't be too prepared. Not this time.
Incidentally, how goes the development of Valamar's Tachi?
The prototype was finished last night. There's still some work left before it's completely finished. But personally, I'd say the progress we've made is nothing to scoff at.
Professor Schmidt's really something, isn't he?
I guess, but he could lighten up a little. I went to go play down in his workshop and he was all super mad at me.
Were you expecting to be welcomed with a hug and some candy?
Anyway, by the sound of it, he's going to keep finding ways to improve it until the very last minute. I'm going to be swamped with helping him out, but I should still be able to tune your Arcus units if you guys need it.
We just might take you up on that, George.
Whatever ensures you're as ready as possible. So much is resting on this battle. I don't want us to go in with any regret.
No regrets.
Right.
All members of Class 7 will take part in the battle for Trista, whether they are in the active party or not. As such, make sure to check everyone's equipment, including that of characters you may not ordinarily use. To advance the main story, speak to Toa in the captain's chair and select Commence Operation. Okay, well, that means now I guess there's new stuff to talk to people on the ship about. Let's see. Got a feeling it's not going to be easy to plan this operation out, all things considered. The last thing we want to do is go in guns blazing and destroy the academy we're trying to save. But Class 7's role is more important than anyone else's. Good luck, Reen. We're all counting on you. Alright, it's all new stuff. I like it. Oh, wait. Uncle Makarov should still be at the academy waiting for us to rescue him. What kind of niece would I be if I didn't save my uncle in distress? And once he's all rescued, I'll make sure that he gets together with Instructor Mary, too. I'm the best. Not much longer until we get started. I can hardly imagine a more grandiose, triumphant return to Thors. Especially given all the lovely young ladies who have been waiting on me with bated breath and quivering lips. You know, we'll be probably be crossing swords with your former classmates, right? Oh, I've prepared myself for that. I have to. They're so strong that a single moment of hesitation could mean defeat. In fact, I find the prospect of taking them on rather stimulating. If they plan on going all out, then so should we. Simple as that. Our route to Trista's all planned out. Now we should just play the waiting game. This is easily the most important thing we've ever done. We are taking back our home turf, after all. Keep a level head and do us proud. We're counting on you. Oh, snaps. Alright, next. Conference and training rooms. What's going on in the royal room? Celine. If we can retake Trista and the academy, that area should serve as a valuable foothold for moving on to the capital, too. We may even be able to gather information on Elise and my family's whereabouts as well. At least that is my hope. Please leave everything to us, Your Highness. We'll be sure to get them all back safe and sound. You're really a man a lady can count on, Reen. I just wish there was something I could do instead of just relying on all of you. Honestly, it's rather frustrating. You are doing something simply by virtue of your presence here. We're giving the mark of legitimacy to our cause. Stepping onto a battlefield isn't the only way to make a difference. By doing what you can do, you're helping Reen and Emma do what they do. Oh my. Haha. What's with that look? All I'm doing is stating a fact, that's it. Perhaps you're right. Anyway, good luck, Reen. I know you'll do all you can to make this operation exit. I'll be waiting here, praying for your safe return. Let's go. It's close to it because it was founded by Emperor Draco's way back when. Cedric should start his first semester there next year, just like Oliver did in years past. Your Highness. Don't worry about me, Reen. And if this operation's a success, it'll be an important stepping stone for you and everyone at Thors. And of course, I'd give anything to see my family and at least rescued safe from harm. Putting my trust in all of you. If anyone can do it, I think you can. Just leave it to us. We'll keep your feelings close to our hearts while we're out there. Alright. I got a different person walking in the halls. Been giving everyone snacks to keep up morale and make sure that everyone has enough energy to do what they need to do. I gave Laura hers, so here's one for you, Reen. Kaiser Burger. Nice. This looks great. Thanks, Monica. I'll be wishing you well from back here. I know you can take back our home. I have new dishes. Oh, no I don't. Let me know. Should I be doing this? Can I do this later? This is not important, right? There's not like a time limit on these. The Order of the Lion is the last obstacle standing between us and Thors, but we can't let down our guard just because we recognize their faces. They could well stop us at the finish line. Yeah, Patrick's no pushover, and I can imagine the other upper class students working with him are just as strong. Even if we can take Trista back, there's no guarantee that getting control of the school is going to be easy. I wouldn't want it to be. No matter who stands in our way, our blade shall prevail. Isn't that right, Reen? Absolutely. I'll be counting on your support there, Laura, and as always, you will have it. Guessing I know at least one of the members of that Order of the Lion. I'd love to go and pay her back for beating me time and time again, but this is your battle, not mine. Just don't underestimate her. So he doesn't go up. That means if his doesn't go up, that means there's someone I'm still going to recruit that's going to raise it up. Oh yeah, okay. Got it. There's definitely someone that's going to raise that up. And he probably raises... Nope. Elliot does, maybe? It's our chance to reclaim Thors. We can't just let this pass us by. I don't know if I could do much, but I'll try not to be a liability. Stop putting yourself down, Elliot. There's no way you'd be a liability. You're way stronger than you give yourself credit for, and we all know it too. Really think so? Thanks, Reen. But now that you've said that, I really don't want to let you down. Okay, talk to everyone here. Next floor, shops and deck. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to run. Who's on the deck? The twins. We finished our preparations. The RMP said they'll be standing by near Keldic and waiting for our orders. Now I just need to give them the go-ahead. It's a big responsibility, so I don't want to end up letting everyone down. Weather's good, wind's blowing the way we want it to, everything's great. If anything stops us today, it won't be Mother Nature. All our radars and sonars are in tip-top shape too. I'll get you to Trista safely, you can count on that. Technically, we could just like leap over and try to like, you know, like, hey, you know, parachute in. That would be so cool if we left over. Oh. Lots happened between Ferris and I, but when I left Thors, I still consider her a dear friend, which is why it's such a shock to hear that she's part of the Order. I suppose we have no choice but to actually fight one another this time. You do have a choice, Elisa. We don't want to make you do something that'd hurt you. If we need to, we can handle... Thanks, Reen, but no. We're friends, but we're also rivals. Backing down would only disappoint her. So I'll face her head on like I always done, and once we beat her, I'm going to bring her back to our side. Then we do this together. It's been a long time since we last saw the Academy. Wonder how the flowers are doing. I almost forgot you were raising some. Got the seeds back in the core. I want to plant some more when we get back too. Hopefully Edel and Vivi will join me. Sure they will, and together we'll make those flowers bloom. Okay, anything new going on in the shop city? Weapons here are polished to perfection and ready to use the moment you buy them. If you want one, let me know. I'm counting on you guys to take back the Academy. Doesn't look like there's anything new. It's all downgrades, right? Has to be. Yep, it's all downgrades. I have the top weapons. I'm getting all nostalgic about all the hours I spent shopping in Trista. I hope Melinda's doing okay. I'd hate for anything to happen to my #1 shopping buddy. What do you sell? Coloring, emblems, nothing too important. Suppose the logical thing to do here would have been to leave this in the hands of the RMP, but there are times when you've got to be stubborn and persistent if you don't want to let a deal slip through your fingers. Above all else, though, I wouldn't feel like much of a man if the thought of doing this didn't get me all fired up. Stuff I don't need. Almost time for us to take Trista and Thors back. Give me a shout if you need anything. I've got the store all stocked up for you. Good luck, troops. We're counting on you. Hey, Globby Fat. Oh, I can get only one, huh? That sucks. I have all of these. Rear deck. Hey. Sincere beef fries. Part of the reason Thors is so precious to me is that it gave me the chance to be reunited with Alan after so long. So please, Adios, please allow us all to make it back there safe and sound. Yeah, I don't really want anyone to die, but, you know, this game has not, has shown that we'll not shy away from such things. Kitchen, etc. Oh, what's that over there? There's some kind of exclamation point in here. Why is there an exclamation point? Shoot. It's by the blade thingy. Well, let's check it out in a little bit. Our boys are coming in stronger and stronger now. We're almost there, almost there. Safe travels, Rin. I know you guys can do this. No, foolish child, what have you done? Those cookies were for Vincent. I was going to give them to him when we were finally reunited. Oh, don't be mad. I was just sampling them. They're pretty good too, but you might want to try another batch without all the weird stuff mixed in. That'd be better. They do a better job of showing off your feelings too, if you ask me. If you really think so, in that case, hold on. Don't try and change the subject. No nonsense curry. Arch grill. Oh, shit. Did I make them all over now? No, I meant to talk to Milliam. So we're finally doing the whole Academy liberation thing, huh? Now we're talking. Time to fill up my tummy and get ready to rumble. Just don't eat so much you can't actually fight, okay? Never in a million years. I want to get back to the Academy just as bad as you guys do, so I'm not going to do anything that would ruin our chances here. Alright. We're counting on you. You better be. Since we're almost back in Trista, I've been doing going on a little trip down memory lane. The fishing there was so good. So many fish in those waters. What do you suppose our chances of finding new ones in there now are? Well, hopefully we'll know soon enough. It's amazing how well these two get along. It's impossible to feel tense as long as they're together. Some of my happiest memories take place in our club room back at the Academy. And I want to make a lot more. Okay. Oh. Especially with how many new dishes the cooking club has yet to whip up. So please reclaim our school for us, no matter what it takes. Special curry. I got tons of special curry. And then there's divine gelato. Any of these I'm low on? Okay. Let's check this shop. In a cruel twist of fate, Class 7's Crimson Wings find themselves swooping down under the Order of the Lion's Den. Can you believe it? This situation is tailor-made for young ladies like myself. You could get 2 whole books out of it. Let's go take back Thors while I'm still feeling motivated. And if things, you know, escalate down there, you have to tell me. So fired up right now, I bet you could handle this whole operation solo. Hard to believe we're reached this point. It's time for us to finally take back Trista. In the beginning, I only enrolled at the Academy to fulfill my duty as a witch. But my desire to return goes deeper than that. My time at Thors with Class 7 was the happiest of my life. I want nothing more than to go back to that. Yeah, we all feel the same. We have a shared purpose, and we're all fighting together. There's no way we won't take those days back. Right. Make sure to check on my collection in the club room too. Tell them I'll be there with them soon. Maybe our purpose isn't entirely shared, but the point still stands. This has been a long time coming, but it's almost time to say hello to Trista again. I do hope the staff and Principal Van Dyke are alright. Sure there are, okay? Even if they're still locked inside the academy. We'll spring them out, though, don't worry. Sure you will. May the goddess keep watch over you all. Okay. Man, you have no idea how long I've been waiting for this day. Time for Rex, the celebrated war photographer, to make his glorious return to the academy that raised him. Hold on, babes of the academy. You won't have to wait much longer. I'll be staying aboard the Courageous while you take Thors back, and I assure you there's a method to my madness. I'm confident you'll be able to take back the academy, and I want to capture that moment from the best possible angle. What do you sell again? Oh, weird shit. Okay, yeah, I remember. Today's the day. It's hard to divorce the academy from my memories of the chess club. Can't wait to get back there and start playing again. Let's do this. Chess club. I can see it. I can see all. I see Trista torn asunder by a conflict of convictions. I see young lions competing to be the head of their pride. But who can say which ones will triumph? Be sure to sharpen your fangs for the battle ahead. Oh, yeah, shit. Okay. There's still... and we're going to come back to this floor. There's an exclamation point I'm supposed to do, but I'm going to come back. Still working away on Valamar's sword. Honestly, in my book, it's done. It's just a prototype, right? But he insists there's still something missing, which means he's going to keep tweaking it on his own until we pry it out of his hands. It's a master craftsman for you. What a perfectionist. More of an artist than a craftsman, if you ask me. You got the perfectionist part right, though. His work's done when he says it's done. Time, mirror, and other people's opinions be damned. Trust me, I'd know. Even if the good professor deems it incomplete, I'm glad we've got that blade ready to go for this operation. Now everything's up to you, Valamar, and your classmates. Good luck. I know you'll pull through. You can count on us. I'm gonna go take a look at my sword. Kind of excited. Alright. Your knight needs upgrades? I can do that. I need you to make this operation a success so I can go back to my atelier. I can't put the finishing touches on this piece anywhere else. Do not ruin this for me. Can I actually make new ones? No. No, I don't need to do that. Missed the smell of Trista's winds. Our long journey home is almost over now. Feels like we've been gone for years, doesn't it? But we're almost there. And you're right, Trista is our home. I doubt there's a single student who isn't excited to be back. I'll be counting on you to back me up when we're on the ground, guys. Always, Reen, always. As long as our class is together, there's nothing for us to fear. Okay, motorcycle's looking swell. There's a pastel blue, a pastel pink. I didn't unlock this one, damn it. Elisa, Toa. Okay, we're gonna go pastel blue. Got that baby blue. How's it looking? Oh my god. Wow. Made of Zemurian ore. The blade radiates a mysterious glow, and there is a sense of incredible power within. Oh, you look so focused. So this is it, huh? Weapon fit for a divine knight. It's just a prototype, but it still looks incredibly powerful. What are you doing here? I'm busy putting the finishing touches to this prototype. It'll be done by the time that operation of yours begins, so go wait somewhere else. Right, sorry. Better go back to getting ready and avoid getting in his way. Hey, I wanted to look at it. It's my sword, and I'll do what I want. The Order of the Lion, is it? Well, the upper-class students never disappoint on the pompous nomenclature front. Though I suppose they see it as a manifestation of their pride and resolve. Yeah, we can't let that silly name lull us into underestimating them. They've got both strength and resolve, but so do we. You could say that again. We simply have to show them that ours is greater than theirs could ever hope to be. I will let nothing stop us from taking back our academy, and I know you all feel the same way. The horses and I will be cheering you on, so give them all you got. With pleasure. Meanwhile, Rin should take the chance to make sure Valamar's ready for combat. Obviously, progress on his new Tachi is out of your hands, but I'm sure there's something you can do for him on your own. Good call, will do. Took one of the horses with me to scout out the area around Trista so we could be sure what we're dealing with. There's not a whole lot of alliance left, but it still seems pretty well defended. Be careful, just like a race can be won by a single millisecond, the slightest miscalculation can cost you a battle. Don't do anything stupid, Eustace. Thank you. I found your obvious statements about both racing and battle incredibly motivational. Alright. Valamar, are you ready for this, buddy? The Zimmerian Order will soon be forged, and now is your chance to take back Trista, as well as Thors Military Academy. I'm ready to begin at any time. I'll be counting on you, Valamar. With the two of us carving out a path, we'll lead everyone to victory. Acknowledged. Yeah. Alright. We're going to go back to here, and we're going to figure out what this is. Why has it got an exclamation point? So we're going to save it. System serve. Blingo, blango. Figure out what this is on. It's not long until the operation starts. Probably not the best time to be playing card games. Well, maybe it won't hurt to play a bit. Might help with my nerves. I'm probably only got time for one game, though. Who should I play? You can play Blade 2 with one other character before the Operation to Liberate Trista begins. Choosing a character here will let you trigger a special event with them later in the game, even if you didn't bond with them in Berea Hard. Oh my god. This is gonna set up the bonding event. Well, it's gotta be Sarah. I saved it, guys, so I can go back and bond with whoever I want, so don't be getting mad at my choice.
Okay, let's get this thing going. Go on, draw a card. I'm up first.
Okay.
Come lightning. Come lightning. I'll so get you for that. I'll so get you for that.
Oh, I forgot I gotta choose one for her to discard.
Mirror.
Okay.
Wait a second.
Oh no.
Don't hate me for this.
She saved it to the right time. Oh, the 6 is gone.
I'll so get you for that. Looks like we need to draw again.
I win. There's no way.
One more time,
There's
just
no.
one more time.
Yes. Thought I had that one in the bag. Man, this game has a lot of rules. Feeling any less nervous about the bigger operation after that? Actually, yeah, you just watch. We'll be sure to liberate Trista today, I promise you that. Can't criticize you for lack of spirit, that's for sure. Still, don't get too reckless. I know everyone's going to be working together for the big academy rescue. But before that, you and Valamar are going to have your fair share of battles to fight on the way there. Don't worry, I know. The Noble Alliance has mostly withdrawn from Trista, but I'm sure there are a few stragglers just itching for a fight. I doubt we'll even make it into town without having to go through a few of their soldats first. You've got a good head on your shoulders. Can't imagine they weren't expecting someone to try to take town back. So there's no need to worry about me, I'll be just fine. Oh, what's got you feeling so confident? Can't even count how many battles I've fought with Valamar now. I know what I'm doing at this point. It's as if that wasn't enough. Now I've got a prototype of Valamar's Tachi to use too. Maybe I'm not ready to face Crow, but I'm sure as hell not going to lose to anyone else before I do. With all that and all of you watching over me, how could I? Well, look at you, Rin. I swear you're one of the most honest to a fault people I've ever met. But I believe in you. Show me what you and Valamar can do. Go out there and take your academy with your classmates by your side. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I know I'm already maxed out. I'm pretty much maxed out with everybody except for Eustace, but I wasn't going to play cards with Eustace. Alright, to the bridge. Shit's about to go down. It's about to go down for reals. For realsies. And I think we're gonna leave this operation for another episode. Right on the edge, guys. We're right on the edge. We're taking back Trista next time on RPG Corner. Thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification button to find out when the next episode is going to be. We'll see you all later. Peace out.